Welcome to this video lecture on human resource management. The contents of this video lectures are human resource in construction sector, staffing policy and patterns, human resource management, human resource development process, performance appraisal and job evaluation, training and career planning, role of ERP in human resource management in that human resource information system. Human resource in construction sector. The construction industry's workforce is extremely diverse and includes different type of individuals working within construction, such as unskilled workers, skilled workers, engineers, managers, and administrators. So according to the research, maintaining and attracting the right people within the construction industry is a priority due to the scarcity of both skilled people and experienced managers. Staffing policy and patterns. Staffing policy is concerned with the selection of employees for particular jobs. At one level, this involves selecting individuals who have the skills required to do a particular job. Another level, staffing policy can be a tool for developing and promoting corporate culture. So, general selection process. The selection process refers to the steps involved in selecting the people who have the right qualification to fill a current or future job opening. So, these are the some of the processes or steps. Critical development. All the individuals in the hiring process should be properly trained on the steps for interviewing, reviewing resumes, and developing interview questions. Application and resume review. People have different methods of going through this process, but there are also computer programs that can search for keywords in resumes and narrow down the number of resumes that must be looked at and reviewed. The next thing is interviewing. After the HR manager have determined with the applicants which meet the minimum criteria, he or she must be selected. He or she must select those people to be interviewed. Then the test. Any number of tests may be administered before hiring decision is made. These may include physical test, personality test, and cognitive test. Making the offer. The last step in the selection process is to offer a position to the selected candidate. Compensation and benefits will be defined in the offer. So these are the general steps. But for construction, this may vary. So as mentioned earlier, that there are diverse roles within the construction industry, right from experienced professionals to unskilled laborers. This means that there will be different techniques which need to be understood when searching for new applicants. For example, when searching for managers, there will be significant difference in while there for searching an unskilled laborers in comparison to managers. Recent research suggests that the main difficulty for recruitment was the lack of necessary skills. Essential and extensive research is the key when recruiting. Therefore, in construction industry, when searching for specific people to fulfill roles, managers may read specific construction magazines or look on specific websites. And whereas an unskilled worker may look in another type of media such as local newspaper, etc. For this, the HR need to ensure that they advertise using the right method of media to fulfill the required vacancies. The next thing is the human resource management process. So the first step in this process is the recruitment. Now, recruitment can be of two types: internal recruitment and external recruitment. Internal recruitment, in that the company selects the personnel which are from the that same company itself, and they can give promotion for the particular places. Whereas external recruitment, the people are selected while being giving the advertisement which are not in the company. So after recruitment process, that is the selection process and finalizing the candidates. After finalizing the candidates, the training is being given to the selected candidates. So that training can also be of the two types: on the job and off the job training. The next is the assessing the performance. So that assessing the performance, we also call that as an performance appraisal. That can be of two types: the traditional method and the modern methods. So after performance appraisal or assessing performance, there will be motivation of the employee, that is with respect to rewards and benefits or by giving them the recognition. After motivating, the next step is compensation, that is the salary, incentives, etc. Then maintaining labor relations, then health, welfare, and safety of employees, and lastly, compliance to labor laws. This is the complete HRM process, that is human resource management process, human resource development process. So we can start this chain with the training process. Programs are designed to assist the employees acquire better job skills, career development. Programs designed to assist employees in advancing work lives and professional growth. Employee development programs are designed to optimize utilization of talent. And finally, the organizational development process of facilitating unit or system wide changes in an organization to improve the attitudes, values, and productivity. So this is the next process, that is human resource development process. Now just we'll be seeing the comparison of this. So human resource management versus human resource development, what is the difference between them? Human resource management deals with all aspects of the HR functions, whereas human resource development, it is a subsection of the human resource management. Human resource management is a routine function, whereas human resource development is a continuous development function. Human resource management considers economic rewards, job simplifications, and as an important motivator, whereas human resource development considers informal work groups, job enrichment as main motivators. Human resource functions are mostly formal, whereas human resource development functions can be informal, like mentorships. So these are the different points which differentiate between the HRM and the HRD. Performance appraisal. Now, the definition of performance appraisal, it is a systematic evaluation of an individual with respect to performance on the job and an individual's potential for development. Another definition for performance appraisal can be, it is a formal structured system of measuring, evaluating job related behaviors and outcomes to discover the reasons of performance and how to perform effectively in future, so that the employee, organization, and society all benefits. So the actual meaning of this in short will be, the performance appraisal is the assessment of individuals performance in a systematic way. It is a development tool used for all round development of the employee and the organization. The performance is measured against such factors as job knowledge, quality and quantity of output given by the employee, initiative of the employee, leadership abilities of the employee, supervision, dependability, cooperation of the employee, judgment, versatility, and health. Assessment should be confined to the past as well as the potential performance also. Now, why to do the performance appraisal? To identify employees for salary increase, performance transfer, etc. To determine the training and development needs of the employee, to motivate employee by providing feedback on their performance level, to establish a basis for research and performance for personal decision in future. Now, performance appraisal can be classified into two categories: evaluative and development. In evaluating performance appraisal, the method can be compensation decision, second one will be staffing decision, and third one will be evaluating the selection system. In development type of performance appraisal, it can be performance feedback, training and development, feedback for improvement. Now, approaches to performance appraisal, there can be two approaches. Casual approach, it is an unsystematic and often random appraisal which mostly concentrates on quantitative and qualitative measurement. Traditional approach, this approach is used to evaluate employee characteristics and employee contribution. All employee are appraised in the same manner using the same approach. It is a highly systematic appraisal technique. Approaches to performance appraisal continued, that is the third is mutual goal setting approach. This is also known as the behavioral approach. It is an improvement over the traditional approach. It is popularly known as management by objectives. Now, this is the process, the entire process of the performance appraisal. So establish performance standard, then communicate performance expectation to the employee, measure the actual performance, compare the actual performance with standard performance, discuss the appraisal with the employee, and initiate correction actions. Now these are the different methods coming under the performance appraisal, that is the traditional method and the modern methods. The traditional methods can be ranking method, paired comparison, grading, force distribution method, force choice method, checklist method, critical incident method, graphic skill method, essay method, field review method, confidential method. The modern methods can be management for objectives, behavioral anchored rating scales, assessment centers, 360 degrees appraisal, and cost accounting. Generally, the confidential method is being used. Also, the essay method is also being used in some of the organizations.